New DC in Green Bay, AJ. You're only the all-time leading tackler for the Green Bay Packers. I assume whenever you're watching Green Bay Packers games, you're watching it through the eyes of a middle linebacker and through the linebacking core. Joe Barry, obviously a person of conversation on this particular program because Ty Schmidt was done with his shit all year, even though they put their best 2 games on tape, the last 2 games of the season. How do you feel about the hire of Hafley out of Boston College, and what do you think this means for the Packers team going forward?
I mean, people don't really know, and not a whole lot of people don't know Hafley that well. I know he spent a year at Ohio State, and I got to talk to him multiple times when he was there and stay in touch with him. But he's an impressive dude. Now, everyone loves how aggressive he is, how aggressive his scheme is. Like, we're going to get up, we're going to bump and run, we're going to disrupt the routes, we're going to make sure we, take it to the offense. So, of course, that is what people would love to hear. And I think it'll be on him getting there and trying and really catering his scheme and what he does to the talent and the people they have on that roster. And seems like a good hire, man. It really does. I know, at least from the interactions I've had with him and guys that have played for him, they're all big fans and say he's a great coach.
Buddy, though, hiring somebody out of Boston College to people that don't do the immediate reaction was, oh, yeah, the Eagles, they're a good team. Of
course.
Yeah, Boston College, that's who we should be looking for to change.
We see this happen more coordinators in college taking, or head coach in college taking coordinator gigs in the NFL.
So allegedly that is the narrative right now. And I asked Sharon more about it because the old guard of college football, or even maybe some of the newer guard of college football who are getting these opportunities or had these opportunities, are realizing what the world is and what the reality of the situation is. And all of a sudden they say, we get to the top of the mountain, but the view is nowhere near as good as we thought it was going to be. And Saban told us earlier in the year that the NFL lifestyle right now for coaches
little bit better.
Much better than what the college lifestyle is for coaches. So I assume that's going to provide a lot of opportunity for new coaches in college. But I think they should try to stop the bleeding a little bit to maybe make it a little bit more appetizing to remain in college football.
Well, think about it. I mean, he coaches and recruits his dick off, okay, to develop these players and get these players into his program. And if you're a middle-tier Power 5 program like Boston College is, if any of these players turn out to be good, one of the top programs is going to come in and pay him much more money. So then all your work that you just did went right out the door. And then
you're a minor league team.
Yeah. Bingo.
Pretty much feeding the big schools. That's kind of how it's
Screw
set up.
that. I'm out of here.
Yeah, I can see how you wouldn't want to do that.
Always scraping by to try to get some more money as well. Like, you're always fundraising on whoever the groups are. Yeah, hey, you guys want to win more games. I need help. I need some money to bring in some of these players. That's just what it is right now.
I think you embrace that.
Well, you would have to.
You have to embrace that, because if you can go get a few, if you can go get a few of those dudes and develop them, and then somebody comes and gives them $1 million to go to Alabama, to go to Georgia, okay, I'm good with that. I just go get the other dude out of the portal.
That becomes your recruiting.
That's how I'm going to do it. And some teams are going to have the ability to build to the draft. The draft is high school, okay, for colleges right now, and then get a chess piece here and there for needs, based on needs every year, right out of the portal. But guys like that, I'm good with that. If I'm what is it, FCS or FCS?
The 1AA is not FCS.
Yeah. So whatever, I'm doing that. I'm developing the crap out of that and then having a guy go here, a guy go there, get paid.
How do you feel about all these coaches kind of bitching about the new state of college football? And they're not bitching publicly, but people are bitching for them, seemingly, behind closed doors, about how there's no regulations on anything. There's no standards for anything.
Well, it's coming. They just got to weather the storm, because they got the wild, wild west as it is right now. Everybody uses that way to describe it. They got to do something. And I think a guy like Hafley, who's been in the NFL, he spent time in the NFL. Most of the college guys that are there are going to stay because they haven't, experienced that lifestyle, that way of coaching. 5 weeks off in the summer, they just don't know any better. He's been there. He knows.
So, listen to the first thing he said.
Yeah.
5 weeks off in the summer.
Like, I was good for.
They don't know that.
18 years. I was great. Because I didn't know any better. I loved recruiting, had my maps out. We didn't have GPS.
We know.
Yeah, of course. Barely had cars.
Yeah, and we know that thing started.
Come on, push it. Push it.
So you just, what you don't know, you don't know. So,
hey, what did you? How was recruiting out of Bedrock? Pretty good.
Yeah,
they had good players.
Right down the tail of Dino. Hit the wagon. Start big. Get those Fred Flintstones rolling.
Such a hack joke about you being an old man, but you are.